Hey guys, happy Thursday to everybody out there. This is Keith filling in for Jack, who is on vacation. I think he is headed to Asheville, North Carolina, and maybe doing some whitewater rapiding and hanging out with former Island Music employee Tim. So I hope they have an awesome time. So I am here filling in for Jack. So hopefully that is okay with all of you out there. I brought with me today, making his Live at 5 debut because he didn't want to do it by himself,
I did not.
Tanner.
Hello, everyone.
So everyone welcome Tanner. This is Tanner's Live at 5 debut. He is a little bit nervous, but we're going to go really easy on him, and we're going to just let him play some cool guitars. So normally these shows have a theme to them, and since Jack is away and there is nobody to tell me what to do, I decided the theme today would be really cool stuff that came into the shop this week. So we've got a lot of stuff going on as we gear up towards the end of summer. A lot of cool products are out there released. So I thought we'd just focus on some of those, if that's cool with you guys.
Sounds good to me.
So the first thing that we're going to focus on today is the expanded line of the Fender Player 2 guitars. These guitars launched a couple weeks ago, and they have been a huge hit. We got in the first shipment, and it was all Strats and Tellys and, kind of Fender staples. So this week, we have been getting in the second batch of them, and it is all the offset guitars. So Tanner is modeling this beautiful Fender Player 2 Jag, and these guitars just look great. Like the finish, I mean, just little thing. Like look at the 3-ply pick guard there, the aged pickups, real Jag tremolo, real Jag knobs, switches. The necks on these are phenomenal. If you guys are used to the feel of the American Pros or the American Pro 2s, the necks are really similar to those, and they've done something that wasn't available on the Player Series guitars before, but the rolled fret edges. So the frets roll off a little bit to give you that kind of worn, broken in, heavily played guitar. So it feels super comfortable right when you pick it up, new out of a box. Yeah. Tanner, why don't you play us in a little bit?
Sure.
As you can hear, a lot of bite, a lot of chime, just kind of a really good, well-rounded guitar. See if you can give me just kind of some open chords with almost like a clean acoustic tone to it.
Yeah. Well, out of tune, I think, but...
Yeah, tune us up real quick. So these guitars come in a variety of different finishes. I think... all the other ones that we have out here are the Jazz Masters, which we'll go through those next. But the finishes on these guitars look great. The colors look great. Real rosewood fretboards on them. There we go. And they're brand new, so the strings are still stretching and going out of tune a little bit. We're using the Fender Tone Master, which if you've been around the shop for the last month, we are in love with these processors. I mean, they are amazing. It's basically every amp simulation that you could possibly want, every pedal simulation, acoustic guitar, singer-songwriter suite in there. It's got a lot of cool sounds. Give us some more.
Okay.
So there it is, the Fender Player 2 Jaguar. Do you know the name of this color?
Yeah, it's the Aquatone Blue.
Aquatone Blue, yeah.
My personal favorite out of the new bunch.
Yeah.
They've got the Coral Red, also for the Jaguar and the Jazzmaster. Classic 3-tone Sunburst. They also both come in a nice Arctic white finish.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And the Jaguar comes in this faded yellow. I can't remember the name of the yellow color, but it's a very nice yellow. And the Jazzmasters come in that birch green that you guys saw on that telly from a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, that was great.
Very
Yeah,
nice color.
yeah,
Pairs
okay.
really well with the color of the rosewood fretboards, in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure.
Look really nice. But they all play amazingly. They feel super modern, super easy to play. Some of my favorite guitars in the shop right now.
All right, cool. Should we
So-
try a Jazzmaster?
Yeah.
All right. What color?
Well, red's my favorite color, so.
All right, well, here we go. We're going to see if we can sell Tanner a Player 2 Jazzmaster on live stream.
Live at 5,
Are we up for the challenge?
if I can get it in tune.
All right, while Tanner tunes up real quick, just want to go over our upcoming Fender event. We've got a lot of cool things going on Fender-wise this summer. August 15th, which is a Thursday, we will be doing a live in-store event. We will be bringing back our ever-popular Fender Fest event. We're going to do things a little bit different this time. We're going to have live music here. Jack will actually be playing with his new band, Jack and the Gentlemen. And we will have the biggest Fender sale of the year. We're going to be offering discounts that we have never offered before that Thursday. And we'll have our Fender rep here, Frank Sciavara. He'll be here hanging out, talking Fender. We're going to have a lot of never-before-seen pieces that we're going to have on display that day. It's just going to be kind of a cool, all-around fun Fender day. And we love doing events like this. We love it when people come, hang out, talk guitars. That's what we're here for. We're a gathering place, is something I always say. So put it on your calendar. That is August 15th, which is a Thursday. We'll be kind of celebrating all day long, but I think the real live music and everything kicks off at 5 o'clock, and we'll be staying open late that night. We'll be here till 8 o'clock, which is pretty late for me. That's roughly around my bedtime. So I'll have an extra cup of coffee that day and hang out and stay up late. So
And we're also doing, starting at 5, we'll be offering, along with our free setups, free restrings for all new Fender guitars that night. So
Oh, cool.
If
Okay.
you come in, get, I think, what is it, 10, 15% off the new guitars?
I'm not even going to tell you because it's better than that. I'll
It's
tell you
better
Thursday.
than that.
Yeah.
Get a good deal on a new guitar, get some new strings and a brand new setup while you're there, and leave with the best playing guitar you've ever had. So.
That's awesome. All right, well, take us through this Jazzmaster. Oh, wow. Man, that Jag sounded great, but plugging this guitar in after it, this guitar sounds really powerful and full. I guess it says P90s probably. And it kind of matches your shoes. That sounds great.
Very wide sounding. Oop. Kick the volume, but.
Yeah, that sounds great. All right, so some people get confused by the name Jazzmaster. Can this guitar do more than a clean jazz kind of sound? Can we get
Yeah.
a rock sound out of it?
Yep, we can do nice big power chord.
All right, there we go. Okay.
The staple.
A little smoke on the water. So you know it can rock if it can
Yep.
play smoke on the water, I
But
guess,
it can
right?
also clean up a little bit. Play some.
Those are complicated looking chords. I guess Tanner's doing his best Ed Sheeran impersonation, or John Mayer, something of that. Something younger people must listen to that I don't know what it is. Sounds quite good, though. Nice. So what do you prefer, the Jag or the Jazzmaster?
I think for my playing style, I like the Jaguar a little bit more.
Okay.
Just because it's got a little bit shorter of a scale length, so doing bends on the Jaguars I find to be a lot easier.
Really?
You
Okay.
get a lot more kind of loosey-goosey feel with a shorter scale length. It
Okay.
kind of allows you to be a little bit more free with where you're going on the strings, in my opinion.
Okay.
Also, I really like that they've got a nice bite to the pickups.
They do, yeah. It's more
glad.
treble to it, more presence.
Yep,
kinda.
yep. And
Okay.
there's two of them on this one. The player ones had a humbucker in the bridge, which were neat, but it wasn't quite that Jag sound
Yeah,
for me.
this is more
so,
classic. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. But they both feel great,
Okay.
play
Cool.
great. They look really cool too. So.
All right. Well, and we have this guitar in a couple different finishes we grabbed. So we have the vintage Sunburst, which looks really a lot like a American vintage or an American original style guitar to Sunburst, black pickguard, cream P90s, rosewood fingerboard, tinted headstock. They've got the cool Fender logo with the Jazzmaster logo up there. Really looks like a classic instrument. And then this beautiful blue, which, man, this just looks so good. White pickguard, rosewood fretboard really sets it off. P90s and cream, they just look so good. So we're really happy with this launch. The Tellys and the Strats have already been a huge success, so I expect nothing less for these offsets. I think we even got a cool Mustang in today.
Yeah.
So we've got the Mustangs, the Jaguars, the Jazzmasters. We've got P basses, Jazz basses, Tellys, and Strats, right and left-handed. So we've got quite a bit of Player 2 in stock for you guys to check out. Let's switch over. Let's get back to 1980. You know what I'm going to show you?
Oh, the double necks?
The double necks. The double necks. So anybody that knows me knows I am a child of the 80s. I am all about the cool, extreme guitar playing, the cool look to it, the vibe, everything. I love the 80s. So recently we ordered and received some new BC Rich guitars, and these guitars scream 1980s.
I don't even know how to play this thing.
I don't even think we need to play it. I think that the vision does enough. So here we are with they call it the Legacy B now, double neck, 6-string, 12-string. This is in a trans red. These guitars have every kind of switch and button and knob that you can imagine. You could do screaming leads on them, clean acoustic 12-string sound stuff. You could play Bon Jovi, Dead or Alive, every 80s monster ballad that there is. This guitar is built for them. One thing that I love about these on the 12-string, so 6 tuning keys at the top, right? Feeds through normal through this tailpiece. And then for the octave 12 strings, the ball ends feed through the back of the headstock and come all the way down here and fan out to these 6 tuning keys. How cool is that, right? And a little bit different here than the old ones. All the saddles are individually intonatable, so you can get it perfectly in tune, which is really important when you have a 12-string.
Oh, yeah.
6-string, same thing. Feeds right into the tailpiece down there. We have Duncan Design pickups. We have the Cloud inlays, rosewood fingerboard. Lots of knobs. So I'm just going to do from memory. I think that you have a volume and a volume for each pickup, which would be those guys there. A 3-way switch to select which pickup you're using all the way down. Obviously, it's all the way bridge. Both pickups, neck pickup, and then a overall tone control for that neck, right? So then this is a master control series. So this would say, okay, I want to just play the 6th string. So I'm going to push this all the way down, and then that's the 6th string. I'm going to play both necks at the same time or quickly between them. So I'd switch that switch in the middle, or I'm just going to play the 12th string. I'd switch that switch up there. This runs through a series of different capacitors, which is cool. So these are different tone settings. So this has been a long time since I played one of these, but it's like a tone sweep. So all the way back would be kind of more bass. All the way forward would be more treble. Coil taps for each one, and an add a phase switch. So if you have both on at the same time, you don't have to worry about any kind of phase cancellation because you simply hit the phase switch, and then they both sound good either way. Same thing for the 12-string neck. We have volume for the bridge pickup, volume for the neck pickup, overall tone control, 3-way pickup selector. They come with this humongous suitcase, which it probably would not fit in everybody's trunk. I got to be honest. If you have like a little, like maybe a Honda Accord or something, you might have to put this in the back seat or tie it on the roof or something like that.
Yeah,
or
if you have a Chevy Spark, it's not going to go in there.
Yeah. So, be cautious when you're buying these guitars that you can actually fit them in your car to get home. Turn this thing around so they can see the back of it. Neck through body design, nice Grover tuners on there, official BC Rich Guitars logo since 1969, which is crazy to think that BC Rich has been around since 1969, right? Just an awesome rock and roll machine. All right, so put that one away, and then we're going to show you. So I know this seems a little crazy, and you would say, what music store would need 3 different double neck BC Rich Legacy Bs? But I think that we did. So we have 2 more cool colors to show you. So the real reason that I had Tanner on the show is because I didn't want to lift these cases around myself because they're so big. All right, so here we go. Legacy B in the natural Koa. What do you think?
I like this one.
Yeah, it's got a cool look.
Very beautiful grain.
Yeah, like it's pretty heavily figured Koa. All the same features and everything. All the same crazy knobs and switches and everything. Same inlay, but just a beautiful Koa. Look at that. Looks really good.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I put this one?
So that's
away?
number 2. Thank you for allowing me to host Live at 5 this week, everybody. I hope that people are tuning in and watching this and having a good time. I always like to beat Jack's ratings if I can. So, I'm trying.
Yeah. We have someone who is really excited for Fender Day.
Oh, yeah? Okay, that's good. We are all very excited for Fender Day, so mark your calendars. It's going to be a great day. All right, so here we are. Here is the 3rd one. I don't know. I love the look of this one. This one might be my favorite. So this is the pearl white. Looks really beautiful. I don't know if you guys can tell via camera, but it's not just an off-white. It actually has the pearls in it, so when the light hits it, you can kind of see it sparkle and bling. This one was pretty popular back in the 80s. I think still today. Lita Ford plays one. If anybody listens to Lita Ford or checks out Lita Ford, when I was a kid, she was like awesome. So yeah, I think this one's my favorite.
Here's the back for folks.
Yep. And again, you can see the pearl sparkle up close. It's probably a bit hard to see on camera. I don't know if you can see it, but
it's a little hard.
all right. But you'll have to come in and see it in person. Tanner will tune all of these for you if you'd like to come in and play them.
Gladly.
All right. So there we are. There we have it. That is my favorite presentation of the week. So we've got a couple other things that we want to show you. What do you want to stick with, guitars, or should we switch to something else?
We stick with guitars.
Okay. So everybody, I think, was aware that we just had a really awesome Martin experience event last week, and we've been getting a lot of cool Martins in. And Martin's been doing something kind of neat for them. They've been doing kind of a limited X series every so often, and the summer launch is these all black matte finish Road Series guitars. And man, they are just awesome. Like, this guitar is only $499. a Martin for $4.99. It's got like kind of a cool Johnny Cash vibe almost, all black. They make them in 2 sizes, and they're just acoustics, so you could add electronics if you wanted to do that. Obviously, you can see Tanner in the shop, and we have all kinds of LR Bags pickups, Martin pickups, Fishman pickups, Fender pickups, Dean Markley pickups, whatever you need, we probably have it. So is this a 00 size? Okay, so we've got the 00 here. And these are all HPL, so they're not as susceptible to humidity and temperature changes. Great guitar to take out, like if you wanted to kind of take one out on the river or out on the
Rough
boat
and
or
rugged,
something.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely rough and rugged.
Never breaking on you. I really like on the HPL guitars the way the necks look.
Yeah,
They have an incredible
that always looks so cool.
layered grain to them. They look incredible, and they play really nice too.
Yeah.
'Cause they're all satin finish and whatnot. Super easy to play. So
So it's just acoustic, so let's see if we can hold my mic to it maybe. Yeah, it sounds really, really great and incredible guitar, especially for the summer to be able to take out and gig or just take out and chill out somewhere, take it to the beach, you know. Great guitar, $4.99. I think we have a couple of each body shape in stock, so get them while you can. Again, they're limited edition, so when they're gone, they're gone. They won't be making them again. But yeah, awesome guitar. And they come with a cool Martin gig bag.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. So this is really a cool piece. This is kind of new for Martin. This is kind of a Martin take on a modern acoustic guitar style. So this is called the Inception Maple, GPC Grand Performer Series or Grand Performer style. We have a spruce top, and then we actually have a 3-piece back to it, which is maple with a walnut wedge going down the middle of it, which is kind of cool. Whoa, hey, hey.
Hang on.
I
Sorry.
don't know what that is. A lot of feedback. I'll stand over here just in case. All right, so Tanner is going to try to dial up a good tone here. I think it was 1987. Excuse me, 87 was an acoustic patch, if I remember
go.
correctly. Yep. Yeah. I told you I'm stuck in the 80s. So one really cool thing about this is this has what's called a skeleton bracing. So it looks like normal bracing, but they have holes drilled all through it. The bracing is really light, really airy, which allows the top to really resonate well, which pairs really well with the maple and walnut, which again is a more modern choice of woods for Martin. Really kind of a unique instrument. Give us a whirl. Yeah, it definitely has more of a modern tone to it.
Yeah.
It's crisper, it's brighter. Martins traditionally, a lot of times, are known for their low end response, for their mid range. When you think of back to the D18s or D28s or D35s, those guitars were really designed to do their best in kind of a bluegrass setting, to where they could keep up with a mandolin chucking or a loud banjo or an upright bass. So they were really bass heavy, really mid rangey. This guitar is really bright, really crisp, very reminiscent of a Taylor style guitar,
Yeah.
I would say. Really nice instrument. LR Bags pickup system in there, which I think LR Bags right now is just such a great acoustic pickup system.
Yeah.
They're so transparent and traditional in terms of the sound of the guitar. So if you buy this nice guitar, you obviously want to put a pickup in there that amplifies the sound of that guitar, not colors it differently, right? Like you
Yeah.
want to, if you're buying this nice guitar for this tone choice and this wood choice, when you plug it in, you don't want it to sound drastically different. And LR Bags has done a great job really capturing the tone of the particular acoustic guitar that you put it in. Yeah. Great guitar.
And then here's that 3-piece back. See, very,
Yeah, look at that. That's pretty interesting, right? Like
yeah.
on a Martin guitar like that. That's
And
really interesting.
3-piece, it's pretty rare for acoustics in general, because normally you get your 2 pieces that join it, but other than the 35, and
Yeah, there's not a ton other
there's
than
not
the
a whole lot of
35,
other
right.
options that have this 3-piece back, let alone mixing woods with that.
Yeah.
It's a very
Maple
unique.
and walnut too is like, to me, like far end of the
Yeah.
spectrum. You know, like a
You
dark.
got bright,
toned
dark,
wood.
bright.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a very nice pairing.
And then also too, is pretty unique is the neck is walnut,
Mm-hmm.
which is different too.
Yeah.
So
It's a lot slicker too than
Really?
a lot of the other Martins I played.
Okay.
It feels really nice.
a little more like a modern style.
Yeah,
Like,
modern satin finish, so you're not, if you got clammy hands, you're not gonna get
Yeah,
caught
stuck
up on it,
It's yeah.
changing chords and whatnot.
And kind of cool inlays.
Yeah,
Yeah, really different inlay. I don't even know what you would call that. Looks like two arrows and then like a.
I'm sure Martin has a name for it.
Yeah, like some kind of hexagon or something in the middle
Yeah.
there. Gold tuning keys. What are those, Grovers?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Grovers.
Grover tuning keys on there, which is pretty cool. Yeah, but just a great instrument. Really different, really unique. We'll have it out on the floor hopefully this week. So come in, check it out this weekend. Drastically different than what you're used to from Martin. So
Yeah.
it's great choice. All right, so we got a couple other cool things to show you. We are going to switch gears altogether, and we are going to go into the world of percussion, which we very rarely do on this show. A lot of times it's guitar oriented, but we got in these really beautiful snare drums this week, and I just thought that we would show them off because they're such an incredible value. So these are the Yamaha Stage Custom snare drums, 14-inch. I think it's 14 by 5 probably.
Mhm.
Stage Custom Birch. And they're an incredible value. I mean, I thought the price was wrong when I looked at it. These
Yeah.
guys sell for $129. It's unbelievable for a Yamaha Birch snare drum
Yeah,
that looks like that.
One of the best sounding drums you can get out there for this nice of a price.
Yeah.
And they look incredible too.
Yeah. And I think we have a total of maybe 7 finishes here, which I think most of them are out on the floor right now at the store. So you can come check them out and pick your favorite finish. This is Cranberry Red, which looks beautiful. It's a transparent finish, high lacquer on there, like high gloss. And it looks like they're 14 by 5.5. And yeah, just incredible value. $129 for this. So if you're looking for something to kind of switch up your drum set a little bit, add an additional snare, switch out your old snare, add a different sounding auxiliary snare, these are an incredible value for that. I mean, the gloss natural one looks so good too.
Yeah.
Like it really it looks great.
All of them
so,
are phenomenal.
Yeah.
So.
Shop favorite. I can't say enough good things about these. And for $129, you should get all 7 of them. And you could do like back to the 80s. There used to be a drummer, Blas Elias. Does anyone remember Blas Elias?
No.
No. Blas Elias was a drummer for Slaughter.
Okay.
And he used to have a drum cage that went around the top of his set, right? And it'd have some cymbals hanging from it. But he would also have snares across the top. And then he would have bass drums mounted up top too. And on the heads for the bass drums, they would say "Space for Rent," which is kind of cool. But Blas would play like, I don't know, some Slaughter song, and he'd be like drumming away here, and he would hit the snare up here instead of it was quite something. Go in your Google machine or your YouTube machine and search Slaughter live 1990 or 1989, and you will see Blas Elias doing his thing with probably 7 snare drums. So if you aspire to be like that, we can help you.
We can.
All right, so the last things that we have to show you are pretty neat used pieces. I can't remember the last time that I have seen an actual Echoplex. So we have a 1960s, all original, real Echoplex here on the floor, which is an amazing piece of history here.
I need to move the camera. Hold on.
We can hold it up.
All right,
Yeah,
Tanner's going
that'll
to
be
hold it
easier.
up for us. Here it
real
is
deal.
here. Can you see it? It's an actual tape delay. It's amazing piece of music history. Anybody who's used these before, you know what they do. It was the first real Echo machine, Echo pedal. You can also do a sound-on-sound recording with it, which is kind of neat. So you could loop a quick chord progression and then play over top of it. You can slow it down, speed it up, because it is an actual tape in there, and it's actual tape heads. So you have a speed control up here, which you can change the speed of the Echo pretty drastically. It's a pretty far sweep on there. It is foot switchable here. It still has the original old school, like sewing machine style power cable. Really a unique piece of history. This is about to hit the floor now. You can control how many repeats you have, the volume of the repeat, the volume of your instrument, whether you're doing echo or sound on sound. Just a really cool piece of history. Probably a bit hard to see the control plate from here, but it'll be on the floor shortly, so come check it out. So that's the first thing, 1960s Echoplex, all original with all the cables, foot switch, manual. It's right in the top there. It's got the old school style suitcase, record player, casing to it, which one of the younger guys, I will not name who, thought that the case was defective because these is one of the ones where the latches have to like slide into the back of it when you close. And I think that he has not seen something like this. He said that this unit
Thought it
was
was broken.
older than his parents.
Wow.
Yeah, kind of cool, right? Okay.
That was me.
So, and it was not Tanner. All right. So the next piece we have is also a cool piece from the 60s. This is an all original 1969 Princeton Reverb. Beautiful piece here. Super clean sounding. I tested this out earlier. Just really, really great example of that Fender clean that everybody strives for from the 60s. And it's in immaculate condition. Everything's original on it. It's got the foot switch with it, the jewel light, all the original knobs, obviously the logo. We saw a lot of reissues of this amp, and this is
Yeah.
actually the real thing.
The real deal.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. This will be out on the floor fairly soon. It sounds so good. I thought about putting it in my office, but I think that it would be cool for everybody to be able to compare this to the reissue out there on the floor.
Yeah.
And the reissues sound great, but this thing is like another level clean. Like if you put a single coil guitar through here, a Strat or a Tele, it sounds so good.
So warm.
Yeah, so I encourage anybody to come in and give it a whirl. You're welcome to play it, to get a feel. Everybody should play a vintage Fender amp at some point in their life. Everybody should try a vintage Echoplex at some point in your life. So they're here, so feel free to come on in and check them out. So I think that wraps up everything that we have to show you. I just want to, again, mention Fender Fest. Let's see, two Thursdays from now,
Yep.
which is August 15th. We'll have Fender Fest going on here, so please come in that day. We're going to have special one-day only pricing, which is probably the deepest discounts that we have ever done on Fender products. We'll have our Fender rep, Frank Ciavara, here. We'll have live music. We'll have never-before-seen guitars. I'll be here if you want to talk custom shops and need help designing something. I'm happy to help you with that. I have a lot of expertise in that. It's just going to be a really cool day. We are about to unveil, and I'm going to launch it that day. We are going to be offering till the end of the year, till December 31st, we're going to be offering 36-month no-interest financing on Fender products over $799. So if you wanted to get yourself a new Player 2 guitar, you could take 36 months to pay for it and pay no interest on that.
Yeah.
That's the best financing that we have ever had for Fender products.
Something like $20 a month for a brand new guitar.
Yeah, with no interest.
Yeah.
So, and with whatever discounts you get that day, we'll still honor that 36-month financing, which is not normally the case. So pretty cool, great opportunity to get yourself a new Fender product. Great opportunity to see some cool and unique products. Great opportunity to talk to the Fender rep. We're going to have the Fender Tone Master set up for demos. Again, I love all the tones that we get from this Tone Master. It's an amazing piece.
It's incredible.
Tanner's going to be restringing Fender guitars. So I'm going to take this a step further. If you're watching out there and you want to bring in your Fender guitar, even if you already own it, we will put a new set of Fender strings on it for you.
Yeah, we should have a live stream passcode for the people who watch it.
Yeah, we'll call it
Peaches.
Peaches. All right, Peaches it is. So come in, mention the word Peaches, bring any Fender guitar, even if you already own it, and we will pop a brand new set of Fender strings on it. Tanner will be here. John will be here. If you want to talk upgrades, Fender makes a wide variety of pickups, additional accessory parts, upgrade parts. We have them all in stock. So if you want to talk to the service guys and the Fender sales rep, everybody will be here. We can help you pick the best upgrades for your guitar. Really going to be a fun time. So I look forward to seeing you then. And thank you for letting me host. And how did Tanner do on his live debut?
Not bad.
Not bad? Looking for the crowd noise. Standing ovation. All right. Well, thanks, everybody, for watching. Jack will be back here next Thursday for you. Thanks again for letting me fill in. Tanner, thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
Jake, thank you for everything.
Hey, no
Maddie,
problem.
thanks for laughing over there in the corner. We got to welcome back Maddie, who was here for quite a while doing photos, and she is here until she heads back to college. She's hiding in the back right now, but you'll see her around here taking photos. We're happy to have her back. So we'll see you guys next week. Later.